Hello, my name is Amanda Slattery, and I chose long distance running as my wellness topic. I chose this topic because I felt like a lot of people did not know the benefits of running or the certain things such as nutrition you have to do when participating in long distance running. In college, there are a lot of people who choose distance running as their form of aerobic activity, so I felt like this is the topic that um, would be relevant to college age students. There are several benefits to running. The first is mood. When you run, your body releases endorphins, which lowers depression and increases your mood and lowers your stress because endorphins are the body's natural painkillers. The next benefit of running is heart health. You work out your cardiovascular system and your heart, which lowers your chance for heart attack and stroke. Research shows that running regularly reduces dying from heart disease by 45%. The next benefit of running is weight loss. Running burns the most calories of any other exercise, so if you want to lose weight, long distance running is what normally people take up. And because you're losing weight, running also reduces the risk of diabetes. And then bone health is also another benefit of running. When you run, you use your bones and your muscles, which those build up and become stronger and thicker. And then the last overall just reduces death and mortality by 35% from all diseases when you run. Hydration is crucial during long distance running. It is recommended to drink 17 to 20 ounces of fluids 2 to 3 hours before exercising and around 10 ounces of fluids about an hour before exercising. Doctors recommend checking your hydration to make sure you're fully hydrated before exercising. It is important to start and hydrate immediately to restore your water balances and be able to recover properly. Dehydration occurs when you lose vital fluids from the body. Your body is made up of more than 65% water, and even 1 to 2 degrees of water can result in mild dehydration. Losing more than 2% of your water can have dramatic effects such as increasing your heart rate, and you eventually stop sweating altogether. To treat dehydration, you need to drink more water, or in severe dehydration, you would have to go to the hospital to receive an IV. Now, hyponatremia occurs when a person drinks too much water and not enough sodium or electrolyte drink. This happens a lot in long distance running because you're running for a long time and you drink too much water and then not enough sports drink. Now, during long distance running, there are different types of fuel the body needs to make sure it has enough to supply enough energy for the amount of running done. Depending on how much you run and who you are, you need 2,000 to 5,000 calories. The different types of fuel you need are carbs, fats, and proteins. Carbs are used for energy, fats are used for distance, and then proteins are used to recover and refuel the muscles. There are also certain types of amounts of foods you need during long distance running. The most amount of food you need is from carbs, with 50% to 60% of your food needs to be carbohydrates, which are required for the energy. 35 to 40% of your food needs to be from fat, and then 10 to 15% of the food you need is from protein. Now, a lot of people think fat is bad for you, but actually distance runners need it to be able to sustain their running for long periods of time. A lot of people don't think about it, but actually the timing of your eating and running is very important. Studies show that if you eat before you run, you actually run better and faster. If you're running in 3 to 4 hours, have a bigger meal of fats and carbs and proteins and everything. If it's just 1 to 2 hours before you run, you can have small snacks, but limit your fat and fiber because those do digest slowly than fats and proteins than carbs. Now, in distance running, there are differences between males and females. Normally, men have a higher VO2 max, which means that they can run faster than women. But women are better at distance, so if it's a longer race, such as over a marathon or certain distances like that, women typically are better and can hold it for longer. However, men do overheat quicker than women due because they have a higher body weight and a body mass than women. Now, dieting and running. Most people say don't diet and try to train during running because you'll have decrease in performance and your energy will lower because you're not refueling your body with the nutrients it needs for the amount of energy you are. They tell you actually to cut out the excess instead, so cut out extra sugars and fats and stuff that you don't normally need and implement more fruits and vegetables to get those nutrients that you would need. The last thing I want to touch on is the female triad athlete is when a woman eats too little and exercises too much, and that results in her often losing her period. And because the eating disorder is caused by pressure to perform or look a certain way, it eventually can result in osteoporosis, which is bone loss, and contributes to fractures and being very brittle bones. So female athlete triad is something that you definitely have to make sure doesn't happen when you're a female runner because of the results and effects it can have on your body. And that wraps up the end of my presentation.